How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Rainbow Star coming at you with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we got some awesome news from awesome translations as well from the boy Goresh over on the Dokkan subreddit. Shoutouts to him as always. He always puts out such great stuff for this community. We got info on LR Super Saiyan 2 KAULIFLA and Super Saiyan 2 KALE, which is awesome, as well as two new cards, a base form KAULIFLA and a base form KALE, who I do believe are going to be featured on her banner because they're way too good to be free-to-play units. So yeah, guys, let's just hop right into it, and I'm also going to go over their team and everything and how it's going to look. So let's get into it, guys. So Super Saiyan 2 KAULIFLA and KALE, their name is the two strongest in all universes. Interesting. I know they say that in the show, but it's definitely an interesting name. Leader skill: joined forces, category key plus 4, HP attack and defense up 130, or Super AGL key 4, HP attack and defense up 100%. Joined forces has a real category that gives key plus 4. That means everybody's going to be starting out at 8 key. Do you guys understand how broken the joined forces category is going to be now? It's going to be fucking insane. Like, it doesn't make them doing this, like, this was LR Yamcha's team. It was already good, like, even with just him as the lead as 100%. It's going to be 130. 4 key is insane for this team because it's just stacked with LRs and Super AGL as well. So you can run, if you want, Blue Gogeta. You can run Super Saiyan 4 LR Goku on this team if you want to with a 4 key passive. Like, this team's busted. It's all, like, it doesn't matter. Like, they could link up nothing with the rest of the team and this team would still be busted. Alright, so away from just the leader skill, let's get into everything else. So we got their 12 key super attack does colossal damage and raises their defense, which is good. I like when LRs raise their defense because it's already high as hell anyway. And then we got their 18 key mega colossal and also raises defense. I wish their 18 key would have been greatly raises defense, but simply being an LR and having a great defensive stat as it is, they'll be good, and they get a defensive buff on their passive as well. So let's get into that. So their passive is together to the very front. I'm gonna guess that means to the very end, but I'm not sure. But attack and defense up 66%. I know people are just gonna start talking shit just because of that, because it's not high enough. But trust me, it's high enough. and perform an additional attack. It doesn't say it's a chance to be a super attack, so I believe it's just that single attack that, like, Evolution Blue Vegeta does, where he just launches a regular additional attack, which will definitely just add a little bit into the damage that they do. They also get Key 1 and a chance to evade enemies' attacks plus 6% for every attack performed. So after, to a max of 6 key and 66% chance to evade. So after 3 turns, because they're guaranteed to attack twice a turn as well, they're going to be up 6 key already. So just from their leader skill and then their passive, after 3 turns of being there, they're going to be at, what is that, 14 key. And then 10, they can attack for 5 turns to get up to a 66% chance to evade enemies' attacks, which is crazy. I'm not sure if it includes super attacks, because usually they say that in the passive. Like, it says chance to evade attacks and super attacks. I'm not sure. I'm going to guess that it is, but either way, that's crazy. A 6% chance is better than what int units get, and they'll do that every once in a while, so it's definitely a very strong passive. And the second turn they show up, it's going to be a 12% chance. The next turn, it's going to be 24. Like, these guys are definitely incredible. And then they get an additional 10% attack for every Universe 6 joined forces or Pure Saiyans category ally on the team. So it's definitely really good. If you run a full team of their leader skill, let's say, you're going to get the 70% extra from their passive, and then 66% from their basic passive. So that's going to be 136% attack. Like, that's solid. That's really good for an LR. They haven't really been doing those higher numbers recently. That they haven't given like a Majin Vegeta type 150%. But these guys are going to be so good. And then the final part of their passive is perform an additional super attack if there's a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans enemy present. So that's going to be very easy to activate, and that's going to be a guaranteed additional attack for an LR. What made LR Broly so broken was his guaranteed super attack, his guaranteed additional super attack. These guys are, I want to say, at least like 30 to 40% of the time you're going to be facing a Pure Saiyans category enemy, and say you're on Super Battle Road or something like that. The likelihood of you fighting a Broly or a Goku or a Vegeta or somebody like that is pretty high. And then Universal Survival Saga, we're eventually going to get an LR MUI Goku. We're going to be getting an LR Full Power Jiren, LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. These guys are going to just destroy those events. It's going to be great. And then their links are Super Saiyan, Battlefield Divas, Warriors of the Universe 6, Tournament of Power, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So at least they have Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power as their key links, and as their attack links. So they actually do have attack links. People were worried that if you look at like the KALE and KAULIFLA cards, they didn't have what is it called? They only had Super Saiyan as attack links, and then they're just full of key links. Like, it's being full of key links isn't bad for an LR, but they definitely needed those extra attack links, and I'm glad that they got them. So they have Super Saiyan Fierce Battle, which is going to be super easy to activate almost on any team that you're on. And then you're going to have, you put them on the Universal Survival Saga team, they're automatically going to be getting Tournament of Power. So they already have that 3 key link. If you want, you can link them up with like LR on their own team. You can link them up with LR Goku and Frieza, and they'll be sharing. They'll both start off with 8 key, and then share a 3 key link, so they'll both start off as 11. I think they might. I think LR Goku and Frieza has Prepared for Battle as well. I'm not sure about that. So they will be sharing 5 key if they do. Like, these guys are definitely a very, very strong unit. And because if you run them on the new hit team, the Universe 6 team, everybody on that will activate their passive as well. So these guys are just going to be very, very strong. Like, they did so well with these guys. They're very beloved character by a lot of the fan base. So they needed to make these guys good, and they definitely outdid themselves. These guys are going to be incredible. So for the new KAULIFLA, definitely a very good unit as well. So if you guys do decide to pull on this banner whenever it drops, and you pull one of these 2 other new units, don't be too mad, because these guys are awesome as well. So the KAULIFLA's leader skill is Universe 6, and Peppy Gal's category key 1, HP attack and defense of 80%, which is definitely solid. You can definitely use that. Her super attack causes supreme damage to enemy and raises attack and defense, which is very, very good. That sounds like it stacks as well, because it's not just for 1 turn or for 3 turns, so it sounds like it stacks like a Kaioken mechanic. Awesome. Those type of stuff is really, really good. And then her passive, Overwhelming Sensation, attack and defense up 60%, chance to evade enemies' attacks plus 6% for every Universal Survivor Saga or Universe 6 category ally. So you can definitely, this is just another good card to run on Hit's team, especially. This also makes me think that we might be getting a revamp for Super Battle Road soon, because be getting a Universe 6 stage for it, because they're just giving us more and more good Universe 6 cards. So like that's just like a little theory that I have going. And then she's guaranteed to dodge enemy attacks if there's a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyan's category enemy. That's insane. A guaranteed dodge against Jiren, MUI Goku, Hit, or literally any Goku, Broly, Vegeta, Bardock, King Vegeta if we ever get a Dokkan Fester LR for him, which I would love. Anything like that, she's not gonna get touched. This card is going to be so good on almost any Super Battle Road. So like, this card is so disgusting. And then her links are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Battlefield Diva, Prodigies, Warriors of Universe 6, and Tournament of Power. So she doesn't awaken, so she is just a UR card, max level 100, but still she's definitely going to be solid. Simply having the Tournament of Power link instantly makes them usable on two teams. So, and then her categories are Universe Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Universe 6, and Peppy Gals. Actually, sorry, let me go over. I forgot to do the categories for LR KALE and KAULIFLA. They're part of Joint Forces, Universal Survivor Saga, Universe 6, Pure Saiyans, Peppy Gals, and Full Power. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams they're on. All of them, well, 5 of them are real teams. Peppy Gals is not. They are the best card on Peppy Gals. The only thing is that they won't get that second part of their passive most of the time, because you need Universe 6, Join Forces, or Pure Saiyans category allies, which there aren't a lot on the Peppy Gals team. Like, you can have KAULIFLA, who will help that. Kefla will help that. Berserk KALE isn't on that, and then these 2 new cards. Those are the only ones that'll really help you, I think. Well, Ribrianne yet too as well, but so you're not going to be getting that full 70%. You might be getting like 30 to 40% at max if you have all of these cards, but still, definitely still very, very good. Definitely still the best card on that team. Linking this card up with like Kefla is going to be disgusting. And then the new KALE, which has like a waifu art with like the hearts all around, is Pure Saiyans and Peppy Gals, key 2 HP attack and defense up 80%. Once again, still solid. Super attack causes supreme damage to enemy and raises attack and defense. Once again, another Kaioken mechanic type of deal. Gotta love that. Raising attack and defense is always good. As long as it's not, lowers enemies' defense, you're good to go, because that's the only like useless mechanic on super attack. Then their passive is Insecure Emotions, attack and defense up 60% as well. Attack plus 10% for every Universe 6, Universe or Universe Survival Saga category ally. So she's actually going to be hitting pretty hard, even though she doesn't awaken either. But still, like, they're probably going to get awakenings eventually, because KALE and KAULIFLA do have their own awakening medals. So I could see that it happening eventually, or even through that like Ribrianne event. And then she has a guaranteed additional super attack if there's Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans category enemy, just like the LR, which is again really good. You're gonna be able that's gonna activate a lot of the time. So this card is definitely very good. They're a very good like combination that you can run them right next to each other. The KAULIFLA is defensive, and the KALE is more offensive, so you really can't complain about that at all. And then her links are Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Battlefield Divas, Rival Duo, Warriors of Universe 6, and Tournament of Power. So instead of having, because neither of them are Super Saiyans, they won't have that link, but they have the exact same link set, but one has the KAULIFLA has Prodigies, and the KALE has Rival Duo. The only thing is, I think what? I'm not even sure if they share an attack link is the only thing. That's the only bad thing about female characters in Dokkan, is because they just get swamped with key links. Like, Tournament of Power, 3 key. Warriors of Universe 6, 2 key. Battlefield Diva, I think, is 2 key. Saiyan Warrior Race, I believe, is 1 key. And Saiyan Lineage, I believe, is either 1 key or just a weak attack link. I can't fully remember. But let's go over to the joined forces category real quick. So the only leader right now, like, DBZ.space hasn't updated with this stuff yet, but they'll get it up soon. So their only leader right now is LR Yamcha, but let's see. So we got LR Goku Black, LR Goten and Trunks, LR Bojack, Rage Vegeta, LR Vegito and Gogeta, the LR Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, LR Trunks and Mai, LR Beerus, LR Metal Cooler, LR Cell, LR Goku and Frieza, LR Arale and Kid Goku, LR Gopunks, and this guy right here is going to be crazy for this team because he's a 40% and 2 key combination in Pure Saiyan's what is it called? Support unit, which is going to be insane for this team. Like, an LR with a 40% attack buff is disgusting already. So they're definitely going to be like a must on this team. So you can run if you want to, you can run a rotation of LR Gogeta and LR Vegito, and then on the other rotation you can run LR KALE and KAULIFLA and LR Goku and Frieza, and then have these guys floating because they give 4 key to allies. You do it and 20 and 50% defense. That for an LR, they're going to be basically instantly to their 24 key super attack, because the 4 key will, before links are active and on this team, because it gives 4 key, you'll be at 12 key instantly. So it's almost guaranteeing a 18 key super attack having these guys on the team. So I think these guys are going to be very, very powerful on this team, especially the rebirth link. A lot of LRs do have that, so I think they're going to be crazy. So you're going to be wanting to run them, I believe. You're definitely going to be wanting to run the Paragus and Broly. And who can we run last? Maybe LR Goku Black. Like, literally any LR is going to work perfectly fine on this team. They have Prepared for Battle, who they share with so many other LRs. The only thing is, like, you won't be able to run rotations aren't going to be like the strongest on this team because of LRs don't have the best like attack links and everything together, but you can easily set it up. Like, simply the LR Gogeta and Vegito rotation will carry you through events by itself. Like, you could run all the other free-to-play units. You can run the Goten, Trunks, and Marin, the Ghost. This Gotenks and Ghost can also be really good because they randomly change key spheres. Well, again, which will really help this team get ultra super attacks very, very easily. Goku and Arale are going to be crazy on this team as well. Like, this team, like, people, I never thought we were going to, like, I thought this was going to be really late until we got a combination category, like, real leader, because of how broken this team is. And the fact that they gave her 4 key in 130 is crazy. Oh, like, you're full of LRs. You only need 130. Like, people are going to be hitting, like, trucks. Like, nobody's going to have their max attack stat on this team. But when your entire team is LRs, you don't need max attack stats because everybody's going to be hitting for, like, 3 million. Like, this team is just so crazy. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about like how broken this card is. Let me know if you guys are gonna summon. I'll probably, like, I might throw like 1 or 2 multis at this banner once it comes to global, but you know, you guys know I don't really play JP, But that's the video, guys. If you liked it, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and until next time, deuces.